And here we are off to the field again. Today is rather a dismal day, as you can see. I don't know if it's even 50. But tomorrow they're saying it might be 70. So things are looking up. I see a bunch of robins in the field today, all looking for worms. I guess that means the ground is softening up. Otherwise they'd have bent beaks. Okay, I was going to attempt to reply to Jasmine's topic of the week. Oh look, there's a dandelion bloom. I'm not exactly sure that I can talk about it without knowing what exactly is what the article was and what it was talking about that upset you. I find it hard to believe that anyone in Britain would demand that England become Islamic. To me, it sounds like fear rhetoric. It sounds a little like conservative anxiety prejudice whenever a large group of people migrate into an area and they have an impact on that area. There are people who aren't comfortable with that. It's, you see it everywhere. It happens. It's happened in America over and over and over. Most recently, it's with the immigrants across the Mexican border. People are upset, or can be upset, about the Spanish language issue, jobs, and just that sort of thing. You can see it both ways. Yes, the people that come in should be respectful of the environment and the society into which they are coming into. I agree with that. But I also see that change is inevitable. Nothing ever stays the same. And if it really comes down to it, is it really so bad? Is it really such a bad thing to learn a different language? Personally, I would love to learn Spanish. I really should. It's an asset in this day and age here to learn Spanish. There's quite a few jobs that, especially in my area, where by being bilingual, knowing Spanish is a plus and sometimes is a requirement. Of course, then there are people that don't agree with that. They're angry and they say that it shouldn't be that way, that America is an English-speaking country, even though it's not our official language. It never was labeled or created as an official language. But they say it's an established language and that the people who come here should learn English. We should not have to learn Spanish in order to get a job. But again, if you see the other side, is it really such a bad thing to become multilingual? Isn't it a good thing to learn, change, evolve, expand your mind? I'm not saying we have to become Mexican and walk around wearing sombreros and give up chicken dinners for tacos, for heaven's sakes. No, and I don't think anybody wants us to. And, I think the people that are like that are people who vote for Donald Trump, or people who believe that sort of thing. They're conservatives and they're kind of racist and they don't like change. They're afraid of change, So that is pretty much my response. Is I would guess that whoever wrote that article regarding England becoming Islamic, I have seen some other things and heard some other things from people on Facebook and online, and I know that there are some radical clerics, Muslim clerics, who are making inflammatory statements about how they're going to, what is it now? Put a mosque on Buckingham Palace and all this kind of thing. That's just inflammatory statements. It's not something that's ever going to really take place. What? Busby wants a treat. And I think that you need to guard against becoming upset about those type of statements, because that would only create violence and riots, and who really needs that, you know? That doesn't make anything better either. But I think, also we change. Everything changes. Someday there might be a mosque on Buckingham Palace. Who knows? Is it really that bad of a thing? Uh-oh. Busby's making a break for it. I don't think it will happen in our lifetime, certainly. And I don't think it's anything to worry about. If anything, I think religion is going out. I hope that we're learning that religion, especially religion's extremism that promotes violence, is not a good thing. Anyway, I don't think that England is becoming Islamic. I don't think they're going to chuck English history and I'm not exactly certain on what you were talking about, history of Iraq or whatever, in the schools. I don't think that they're going to stop teaching English and make English children only know Arabic. No, I don't think so. Same with Spanish and English over here. How you doing, Busby? Anyway, that's pretty much my answer. Bye.